Good then. Let us start. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Online team, good evening. Can I get a response, please? Online team. I hope you guys are able to see my work. You guys are able to see my screen, I guess. Very good evening, Sneha. Very good. Let's continue the discussion. As usual, let me prepare running notes for you guys, please. Yeah, today also we are continuing with the data types topic and 8, 5. All right. One minute. All right. Are you ready? Let's start. So let me give a small recap. Current topic name is a data type. What is the current topic name, sir? Data types actually. Prior to this one, we already covered the topic name is a variables. What is the topic name? Variable. Sir, let me tell you one point. If you wanted to understand better, current topic, if you wanted to understand the current topic in a better way, always previous topics really helps you directly. We are learning about the seventh number. I'm sorry for saying, if you don't know what is 1 to 6 actually, so you may not understand. My suggestion will be, it's the right time you need to walk through the whole topics also. How to walk through, Daniel? It's a very simple. We do have our own material. Am I right or not? So I hope you need to walk through the Google Classroom. There you can find out our material actually. Good. Now, what is a variable? How to create a variable? And in a variable, reinitialization. These are all things we have seen. And after this one, the topic name is a data type. What is the topic name? Maybe we are going to close this topic today. In another 30 minutes, I can say. Next, immediately we are entering into the new topic. The topic name is called as a operators. Good. Yeah, let me give a small recap, sir. Till now, we have learnt 3 errors actually. Learnt in the sense just to memorize, and which error at what time we will get, would you have a separate document. So during exception handling, I can cover actually. Can somebody tell with me what is the first error name? Syntax error, name error, value error. One more time. Syntax. All right, good. Till now, we have seen two functions, only two predefined functions. What are those predefined functions? First one is the print, next one is the type. One more time. Print, type. Last time. Good. Sir, every function has its own purpose. Purpose in the sense, when you're talking about the print actually, the purpose of the print predefined function to display the output on the console. That's it. Apart from that, nothing actually. And the purpose of type is a predefined function. You create any variable. For that variable, what is the data type? If you wanted to understand, then you need to call a function. Function name is called as a type actually. Hey Daniel, what is this P? I can cover later. P is called as a parameter as of now. What is a parameter? How to create actually? These are all things I can cover. We do have a separate session. Session name is called as a functional programming language. What is that one, sir? Functional programming language. We'll learn. These are all things very easily. I hope if anyone is new, you need to follow these details actually. Yeah, come on. What do you mean by data type? Yesterday we already covered. So the data type is something like, a variable is holding the value. If you wanted to know what is the type of the value, then you need to understand about what exactly, sir? Data type actually. Good. Now there are mainly two types of the data types. There are mainly what exactly? Two types actually. Remember this word actually, it will be repeat like anything. two types of the functions, two types of the method. This is the very common word actually. As of now, let us understand about there are mainly two types of the data type. The first one is a built-in data types. What is the first one? Yeah. Under built-in data types, we do have a numeric. Next one is a Boolean none sequence actually. Right, good. There are mainly two types of the data types. First one is a built-in data type. Next one is a user-defined data type. Good. Under built-in data types, we do have it. The first one is a number-related actually. What is that one? Number, something like a numeric related data types. There are mainly two things, sir. What is the first one? Integer. Next one is the float. For your kind information, when you wanted to talk about the Python, yes, Python having the other data type also. I'm repeating again, we are not using being a data scientist other data types actually. Please make a note actually, right? And we do have a complex data type, frozen set data types actually. These are all we are not using in a real time being a data scientist. Then you may ask a question, where we are using, there is a one more thing that is called as a full stack developer actually, also called as a web developer, also called as what exactly? If you wanted to become web developer, then you have to learn end to end Python. But being a data scientist, if you're talking about the total Python is 100%, 70% I'm covering. How much I'm covering? That is more than enough to become as a data scientist. Are you clear, sir? Good. Yeah, integer we have seen, float also we have seen. Next one is what exactly, sir? Boolean value. Integer, a value without a decimal is called as a integer. Float, a value with decimal is called as a, yeah, good. If anyone is coming from Java programming background, in a Java, float and double. In a Java, what exactly, sir? Float and double. But in Python, only one thing, that is nothing but a floating data type. Nothing but what exactly? Floating. Next one is a Boolean data type. Next one is a Boolean data. Sometimes even our real time actually, even our life, the questions will be, for the specific questions, the answer will be yes or no. Answer will be what exactly? Same thing like that. Even in a Python also. So whenever you're asking any question, that is called as a flag actually. We can create a Boolean data type value only two values. How many values? Two values. The first one is a true. Next one is a false. Ensure that in true, T should be capital. T should be what exactly? Capital actually. This is also called as a constant. I can cover later. What do you mean by constant? Next one is a none data type. Next one is what exactly? If anyone is coming from Java programming language, that is called as a null. That is called as what exactly, sir? But in Python programming language, there is no null data type. Null is representing with none. It is representing with what exactly? None. Very simple, right? Anyway, let me stop with Java. We are not from Java, guys, actually. Good. Now, I'm sure yesterday we have gone through these are all things. Today, I need to continue what exactly? Sequence data type. Let us just try to make a heading. Sequence data type. Sir, session and kindly please remind me. Everyone, should be available in a Google Classroom. If anyone is not available, admin team will help you how to join in, WhatsApp group actually. WhatsApp group and Google Classroom, these are all things. Good, let's continue. First of all, you guys need to understand what do you mean by sequence. It's a very simple, sir. What do you mean by sequence? Let me tell you. A equals to 10, B equals to 20. 20.34 actually. C equals to, can I say here LHS equals to what exactly? RHS. LHS equals to what exactly? RHS. Left hand side, what are all things are available? That is called as a variable. That is called as what exactly? Variable. Right, good. Now this is called as a variable, Daniel. And right hand side, what all things are available? That is called as a value. Good. Sir, A is a variable and which is storing single value. Which is storing what exactly? Single value. Only a single value. Single value it is storing. And B is a variable which is again storing single value. Hey Daniel, and can I create a variable? Can I create what exactly? Variable. The purpose of creating variable, I would like to store group of value. I would like to store what exactly? Sir, you can do that. If you wanted to create a single variable, that variable is, if you wanted to point out group of values, we can create. That is called as a sequence data type. That is called as what exactly? Sequence data type. Under sequence, would you have a category? So the group, sorry man, Control Z. Yeah, exactly. We can do that one. That is called as a sequence. That is called as what exactly? Sequence actually. So in a very simple, straight away actually. Let me tell you, what are all sequence data types would you have? I will tell you, sir. Good. The very first one is sequence is a either variable or object, anything you can say. when you're talking about the sequence, either it is what exactly, sir? Either variable or what exactly? Object. Which stores, which stores group of values, which stores what exactly? Group of values. What are all types of, hey Daniel, sequence types, can you please do let me know? The very first one is string. What is the very first one? String. One more time. Last time. Sir, important, right? Python always follows shortest notation. That's why first one is called as what exactly? Str. Str is representing with what exactly? String actually. Very good. Now the next to data type name is called as a list to data structure. What is the next one actually? List to data structure. Yeah, good. So kindly please remember that one. Either sequence you can say, data structure also you can say, collection also you can say. These are all different names actually. Next one is a tuple data type. Next one is a tuple. Next, tuple, not a tuple actually. What is that one? Tuple. You have to pronounce. Good. Second one is a third one is a set data structure. And the fourth one is a dictionary. Fourth one is what exactly, sir? Dictionary. And last one is a range as part of our sessions actually. Good. Hold on. All right. Now, sir, what are all sequence data type? If anyone is asking a question, you have to pronounce these roles. I just wanted to hear from you. What is the first one? String, list, tuple, set, dictionary, range. Last time. String, list. All right. Good. Now, from where I need to start? Can somebody help me? STR onwards, I need to start. Am I right? STR onwards. Let us continue. The final check actually. Online team, are you following? All right. Let's continue the session. If anyone joined just now, and we are continuing the session, and I'm continuing the session from the sequence data type. What is the topic name, sir? Sequence data type. Online team, please kindly, please, it's a two-way communication. Let me open the material. Today I will show you how to download the material, sir. You can please download actually. And I can recommend hard copy also. Hard copy in the sense, Naresh IT will not provide hard copy, but personal interest, if you want, you can take a Xerox actually. Hard copy is seriously awesome. Why? Because how long time we can sit in front of system actually. And if you are really looking for good learning, maintain hard copy also. That literally helps you actually. Good. Let us continue. Sir, sequence means it is an object. It is what exactly? Either object you can say, variable also we can say. But exactly when you can understand object, there is a topic. The topic name is called as a object oriented programming system. What is the topic name? Object oriented programming system. During that time you will get a clear picture. What do you mean by object? Good. A sequence object can store group of value. These are all group of values actually. Can somebody tell me? String, list, tuple, set, dictionary, range. Hold on. Now just try to come here. Below topics. Below topics. What are all below topics, sir? The first one is a string. Next one is what exactly? List, data structure. And next one is a tuple, data structure. All right. Next one is a set, data structure. Last one is what exactly? Dictionary data structure. Okay. Dictionary data structure. Hold on. Range, I will come to know that point. Good. Sir, now let me tell you. What is the topic name, the topic name, the chapter name. What is the chapter name, chapter name or else chapter number. Chapter what exactly? Number. If you wanted to understand more and more about the string topic, there is a topic. The topic name is 11. What is the chapter number actually? 11 actually. This chapter number is 11. And during that time you will understand very clearly what is the string and why we are using. Next, what is the chapter number, sir? No, sorry for saying 16 actually. Next one is a 17. Next one is what exactly? 17. And the next one is a 18. Next one is a 19. Let me tell you, today I will give a small kick introduction in the sense what is a string, where we are using. But we are going to do the deep dive during 11th chapter. During what exactly? 11th chapter. What is the chapter name actually? String. Hey Daniel, why not now? There is a reason, sir. As of now, kindly please follow my instructions actually. By default, you may not understand if I really started a string actually. But by this time, you should understand the definition, one or two examples actually. Let me open topic number 11. seems to be small one actually, but how many pages, on an average, I would like to say without index actually 20 plus page content. How many pages actually? 20 plus, 20 plus pages actually. Next topic name is a list to data structure. What is the next topic name? List to data structure. You can cross verify. On an average, I would like to say 30 plus pages. How many pages? Now, trust me, we do have a separate chapter level discussion. It's not like a 5 to 10 minutes discussion. String is on an average 2 days session, sir. How many days actually? That too my favorite topic. During that time you can easy to understand. But today, let me give a small kick introduction. What do you mean by kick introduction? Now just try to come here. All right. Just try to close this one. Here I have given a small note actually. Make a note regarding sequences like a string, list, tuple, set, a dictionary. We will discuss in upcoming chapter. We will discuss in what exactly? Upcoming chapter. Good. But anyway, let me give a small introduction actually. Good, sir. Come on. String data type. What do you mean by string? A group of characters enclosed within single quote, double quote, triple quote is called as what exactly? String. Real interesting. Let me tell you. We are going to creating a programs. All right. Let me open Notepad. Let me ask one question. Are you doing practice, everyone? Please tell me. Right? Don't lie with me actually. And everyone, please try to install AnyDesk software, sir. What is the software name? AnyDesk actually. Anytime if you are facing issue, midnight also, before 12 or before 1 actually, Ranjan is available 24/7. Right? And you can just try to share your error in a WhatsApp group actually. I'm sure immediately I'm happy to connect actually. Right? Now let's continue. Let me create it. There are 4 variables. Name 1 equals to Daniel. Name 1 equals to what exactly? Daniel actually. Next one is a name 2. Name 2. Good. Now first time, yeah, I will come to that point. Next one is let me create a Naresh. Let me create what exactly? Naresh actually. Sorry. Name 2. Name 2. Now the next one is name 3 equals to something like a funny. And name 4. Name 3. Let me just try to create 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Name 4. Name 4 equals to 1, 2, 3. Prasad. 1, 2, 3. Good. I will tell you. Hold on. I will tell you. Now, seems to be, you know what? How many variables I have created? 4 variables. Tell me, sir. What are the name of the variables? Name 1, name 2, name 3, name 4. Good. Let us just try to print all these things. No, just try to come here. You can print actually. Sir, just to save the time, I'm doing copy paste actually. Please, you have to type. Right, good. Now let me save this example. I'm saving this example will be demo1.py. What is example name? Demo1.py. Go to the desktop and programs and save this example. All right, let me open command prompt. All right, now let us just try to continue with the discussion. Good. Just try to see this one. Yes, you know what? We are creating a string. First of all, what do you mean by string? Sir, group of characters. What do you mean by that? D is one character, A is another character, I is another character, A is another character, D is another character. These are all called as a group of characters. Tell me, what is that? Group of characters. Enclosed. What do you mean by that? Sir, enclosed means within single quote it is enclosed actually. And within what exactly? Double quote it is enclosed. Within triple quote also it is enclosed. The point what you need to understand, sir, we can create a string in 4 ways actually. How many ways we can create? Best example, from Amirpet to I'm staying in a housing board actually. To reach the housing board, we can go in a 5 directions. How many directions actually? You can start your direction from here. I'm sure your destiny should be housing board actually. Same thing like that in Python programming language. If you wanted to create a string, you can use 4 ways actually. What is the first way? Single quote you can use. What quote you can use actually? Valid actually. Second one is a double quote also we can use. What we can use? Double quote. Third one is triple quote. Third one is what exactly? Sir, triple quote again 2 types actually. First one is a single triple quote. Second one is a double triple quote. Come on, tell me. First one is a single triple quote. Second one is a double triple. Valid actually. Right. One student asked a question. Are Daniel, single quote is allowing, double quote is allowing, triple quote is allowing. What is the question? I hope you understand, sir. What is the question? Can I, yeah. Can I give 4 quotes actually? Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me just try to give the name will be Subhama, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many codes I'm giving? Can somebody tell me? 4 codes actually. Let me just try to print that. Now name exactly what exactly? 5. Now, sir, let me run this example. Do you think it is running? No. What is the problem? Do let me know. Because you didn't save here actually. That star indicates to you didn't save the example. Just try to come to the file and save this example. Run the output actually. Yeah, you are getting what exactly, sir? What is error name? Somewhere we have seen this error name. What is that error name? Syntax error. Conclusion of the story. Python is allowing, if you wanted to create a string, sir, any one of these 4 only have to follow. Don't violate the rules. Don't cross the rule actually. This is the rule. Rule is rule for all actually. It's not like, I can create it with a triple quote, single quote, double quote, up to you. But there is a reason. You may ask a question, Daniel, when I can go for single quote, when I can go for double quote actually, when I can go for triple quote. These are all discussion I can cover during string chapter. During what exactly? Team, are you with me? Good. Let me open the material. Now you can easy to understand. Just try to see. A group of characters enclosed within what exactly, sir? Single quote, double quote, and triple quote is called as a triple quote. 2 types again. I already told. What is the first one? Single triple quote, double triple quote. One more time. Single triple quote. Perfect, sir. Let's move on. Take this example. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Now the next one. Next one is what exactly? As part of our session regarding this chapter, we'll cover later actually. These are all things we'll learn. Okay, we can check the type also, right? How to check the type, sir? Do let me know. Come on. Type of what exactly? Name one. Name one, I would like to say. This one is what exactly, sir? 2, 3, 4. This one is what exactly? 2, 3, 4. Can I check your intelligence actually? Good. Get ready. Let me give this one is the P. What is the output actually? What is error name? One more time. Last time. Sir, we have to remember. Very good. Very good actually. Let me just try to run this one. Name error. Ensure that if something went wrong with the program, you should catch actually. It's a very simple predefined function name. You should not change the name actually, including case also. Including what exactly? Hey Daniel, I will just try to give something like this. I will just miss this letter. Is it possible? No, no, no. Python will not allow actually. It is, you may think like just only one letter, right? Sir, that matter actually. That what exactly? Matter actually. Now just try to come here. Good. Let's just try to run this example. Yes, you are getting, these are all things. What exactly, sir? str, something like a string data type. Now let me ask a question. Demo 4, right? Can I print demo 5 actually? No. What is error? Name error. What is error? Simple. If not defined, but if you're trying to using, you will get a name error. You will get what exactly? Let's just try to run one more time. Just try to see. Sir, this kind of practice we have to do from your end. Once you executed the example, play with the example. Just try to do small changes actually. You can just try to execute. Always learn from the error. I'm repeating one more time. If you wanted to become the best programmer, best data scientist actually, with my experience, I'm telling, from error we can learn many things actually. Best example, sir. Since we born in our childhood, we used to do small mistakes actually, small errors. Am I right or not? From that error, we learned many things actually. What to do, what not to do. Are you getting what I'm saying? All right, good. Let's just try to move on. Control Z and control. Yeah, good. Now just try to take this one, copy paste. Here I would like to say name error. What is this one, sir? Name error. Very good. Very good. Now the next topic name is a list to data structure, which is seriously interesting. Get ready to understand actually. What is the next topic name? Next to data type name is a list to data structure. Good. Sir, list. You can also call as a sequence. You can also call as what exactly? You can also call as a data structure. You can also call as what exactly? What is a data structure? On an average, 5 to 10 minutes introduction. What is a data structure? On an average, with my capacity, with my experience, 5 to 10 minutes introduction I can give, but suspense. Once we entered into the topic, I can explain actually what is a data structure. But let me tell you, today let us just try to understand now how to create a list data structure. How to create what exactly? List data structure. Good. It's a very simple, sir. A equals to 10, B equals to 20.34, and C equals to we can create a list data structure. How we can create a string actually? Can somebody tell me? We can create by using single quote, double quote, triple quote. Single quote, double quote, triple quote. Same thing like that. We can create a list data structure by using mainly square brackets. What is that one, sir? Square brackets. Square brackets actually. That is a symbol. Now in between the square brackets, let us provide 30 comma 40 comma 50. Seems to be how many values I am saving? 3 value. Hey Daniel, can I give your name also? Sir, you can give up to you. Seems to be single variable. What variable? Single variable. But the power of variable is it is storing group of values. It is what exactly, sir? Group of values. It is storing actually. That's really beautiful. Right. Let me just try to show the example. Now just try to come here. All right. Control V. Sir, I need your help. Print off. What is the first one? A. Next one is a B. Next one is what exactly? Can I check the type also? Yes, we can check. Hold on. I will show you. Save this example will be demo2.py. All files. Now programs. Good. All right. Yeah. What is the first value? 10, 20.34, 30, 40, 50. Next one is what exactly? Daniel actually. Good. Next one is what exactly? Daniel. A small kind of information. Yesterday, one get texted. I'm not sure. I didn't save the names actually. One person texted. And what is the text information? You know, maybe he's available in the session also. I'm already expert in Python. I'm already what exactly? Expert. I'm a Don in Python. I already know the Python. Can you skip the Python part and can you continue actually? I reply like a no, not possible. My way of style is like this only. I mean to say that my teaching style will be, I will always start from scratch. Sir, simple point. Let us take on average 100 members. How many members actually? If 5 members are very good in Python, what about 95 members actually? Do let me know. That's my responsible, right? I'm sorry for saying if you already know the Python, be calm and sit, listen, continue the session. Are you clear? So that's what the motive will be, right? And after Python, I'm sure literally you will enjoy the sessions like anything. And one more for your kind information. In next on an average 2 weeks time. How long time actually? Can I say on an average 26? Let us target the date is what exactly, sir? 26 actually. You should get a vibrations like you're the programmer. You should get vibrations like what exactly? You are the programmer actually. That vibrations you should get. When you will get, you know, we have to start the practice. You have to start what exactly? Practice actually. Good. Let's continue the session. Now, good. Now let us just try to take this example. Yeah. So the point. What is the point? You know, we can create list by using square brackets. By using what exactly, sir? Square brackets actually. I mean to say that, you know, next one. So what is the next one? Hey, Daniel, can I check the data type? Come on, sir. You can check the data type actually. Let us just try to take all these things and let us maintain some social distance actually. What is the first one? Type of A. Next one is what exactly, sir? Type of B. Type of C actually. Type of B. Next one is a type of C. Come on, come on. Can somebody talk with me? What is the first data type actually? Integer. Second one is a floating. Third one is a list. Third one is what exactly? List to data type. Interesting. That point you need to understand. The power of the list to data structure, it can store any data type. It can store what exactly? The point here it is 30 is integer data type. And 40 is what exactly? Integer. Daniel is what exactly? Now just try to go back. And can I change this one is what exactly, sir? 67, something like that. Now, yeah, floating. List to data structure is capable to store inside of that one. Integer it can store, floating it can store. And this is what exactly? Daniel, a kind of some string it can store. Run this example. Just try to see. Wow, interesting. Good. Let's move on. And sir, there is a one good website. That good website name is a what exactly, you know? Python tutor. Please make a note actually. Python tutor. Python tutor. Here, you know, if you wanted to know the flow line by line, how it is executing, open Python. I'm sorry. Open Python. Click on edit actually. And you can delete these are all code. By default, it is showing some code actually. Copy paste your code. Copy paste your code. Here you can copy paste actually. Yes, you can click on visualize execution. You can click on what exactly? this website partition into left and right actually. When you click on visualize execution, total how many lines would you have actually? Can somebody tell me? 6 lines. Click on visualize execution. Okay, background total 6 lines. It will show you step by step process, how it is executing, what is the first line, second line, third line. These are all things it will show you, sir. This is the code we had written. Good. Now can somebody talk with me? How many variables I have created? Tell me, sir. What are those variable names? A, B, C. What is the first variable data type? Integer. Second variable? Third variable? Good. How many functions I'm using? One function. What is the function name? Sir, one more time. How many functions I'm using? One. What is the function name? Print actually. Of course, I used the same function. How many times? 3 times. Come on, come on. Let us just try to run this example. Click on to the next. Okay, interesting. See, whenever you are creating a variable a equals to 10, automatically green symbol came, means this line successfully executed. Because of this one, a variable is created in the background actually. Variable is created in what exactly? Background. What is a frame object? You can discuss. We can discuss later actually. Come, what is the next one, sir? Click on next. Click on what exactly? Wow, this is seriously Superman. This point you need to understand. There is a one data type. The data type name is what exactly? List to data structure. What is the name of the variable? C only. But the power of the variable is it can store group of value. It can store what exactly, sir? Group of value. Come on, come on. Click on to the next. Hey Daniel, instead of these many times clicking on next actually, now can I click on last one time actually? You can click, sir. You can click actually, right? Don't be lazy. You can click. Just try to see in one shot all these things will be get executed. Please make a note. The website name is a pythontutor.com. If you want online, I can, let me share this one. One minute, Harish. Then only you can understand actually. Now there is a good question from the Dinesh. Let me answer this. Seriously? Good. Come back. Dinesh, I'm sorry. Just now I'm saying your question. What Dinesh is telling, but name for triple quotes, it should be treated as a multiple comments. Now, why it is giving as an output actually? Okay, okay, good. Team, regular guys actually. Did you remember? I told one day, like, we can create a comments in a Python. You can create Python. Our friend Dinesh is comparing. Let me show you a small example so that other guys also will get connected very quickly. Good. Let me create one small example. What is that example? I would like to say print. Let me just try to create a name for equals to triple quote plus. First of all, valid or invalid, sir? Valid actually. Let me just try to print what exactly? Name. Now and all files. Example, go to the command demo 3. Very good. Demo 3 actually. Very good. We got an output. But what from this, hey Daniel, previously you told just wanted to comment actually multi-line comment. What comment actually? Multi-line comment. So this Python, this what exactly? Python. And I would like to say basic program. What program actually? If you wanted to comment this one, what we can do, we can provide with what exactly, sir? Triple quotes you can use. Triple. I am telling one more time. But using in a two directions. First one you can use for the commenting the code. You can use for what exactly, sir? Commenting the code. Second one, here you can create a value and variable name. There is no what exactly. What I'm saying. I hope you're getting, sir. Right? Good comparison, sir. Dinesh, really good comparison. Save this example. And all right, let's take more. Good. Now let's continue. Yeah, sir. We are continuing with the sequence data type. List we done. What we done actually? List we done something like a 10 comma 20.34 comma 20 dot what exactly? 34 comma. Daniel. Next one is what exactly? Daniel. structure. Next one is a tuple data structure. What is the next one? Tuple data structure. Tuple data structure. We can create a, but only the symbols matter. We can create tuple data structure. We can create a tuple by by parenthesis symbol. What means that same thing like a equals to previously square brackets we have taken. What you have taken? But instead of square brackets, here we need to take what parenthesis. Good. Now just try to come here 10 20.34 comma. Next one is the Daniel. Absolutely valid actually. Right. Now let us just try to what exactly B actually. Come on. I need a response from you. Yeah. A equals to, first let me create a 10 comma 20.34 comma in between Daniel. In between what exactly? Daniel. Let me create a one variable. What is that variable actually? Yeah, let us just try to take the same value. Nothing is wrong. 20.34. Can somebody talk with me? What is the first type of variable? Second one is a very simple, sir. Now let us just try to print A. Let me print what exactly? B. Take this type of A. Type of what exactly? Yeah. Get ready. I have a question for you. I hope you know the answer actually. Can somebody tell me what is the output actually? What is the output? One more time. Last time. Very good. Save this example and demo4.py. Remember, sir, these are all errors you have to remember. Why? Because thoroughly you are going to get actually. Let us just try to run this example. Demo4 actually. Good, very good. Yeah. What is the first data type actually? List. Second one is a tuple. You may ask what is the difference? Sir, there is a difference. There is a lot actually. Seems to be same value, but there is a difference. It's not like a only symbolic difference. And this is called as a mutable. This is called as what exactly? This is called as a immutable. This is called as what exactly? As of now, you don't know what is a mutable and what is immutable. List to data structure 2 days session. How many days session actually? 2 days. As of now, just you can park in Amirpet. We'll come later actually. I will tell you when we can restart actually. Good. As of now, just understand how to create a data structures. Take this one. Just you can just try to add this example here. And you can continue. 1 minute. Can I talk with online team? Voice is breaking. Sneha, your voice is breaking. What about now? Online team, is my voice is clear? Even I got a one pop-up actually due to your voice is breaking. Seriously, still now? Now it's clear. Good, very good. If anyone is still my voice is breaking, kindly please rejoin, sir. Yeah. Come on. Let us continue. So next one is what exactly? Set a data structure. What is the next one? Set a data structure. Good. A equals to, first one is what exactly, sir? 10, 20, 30, 40. B equals to parenthesis 10, 20, 30, 40. C equals to set a data structure we can create by using a flower braces. By using what exactly? Flower braces actually. If you want, I will show you in a keyboard where exactly it is available. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, what exactly? 30, 40. Now get ready, sir. Let me print what exactly? What is the first one? A. Next one is a B. Next one is what exactly? C actually. C. Good. Now take the same code and you can just try to execute actually. Set a data structure. One small difference we have to make a note actually. Demo 4 I'm running. Yes, sir. I have written my code in a demo 4 and let me run this demo 4 actually. One small difference you need to understand. What is a small difference, Sir, list to data structure and tuple data structure so disciplined. So disciplined in the sense, what is the input order you are giving? Do let me know. 10, 20, 30, 40. What is the first value? 10. What is the second value? 20. Third value? 30. Fourth value is order is discipline. Discipline in the sense output also will get in the same way actually. But when you're talking about the set data structure, order is not disciplined. It behaves like something like a small kid actually. Just try to say. I would like to say list data structure and tuple data structure. One difference you understand. What is the difference? You know, list data structure and tuple data structure, order is fixed. Order is what exactly? Fixed. Mean to say that the output how you are getting, you know, the input how you are giving, output also you will get in the same way actually. But when you're talking about the set data structure, sorry for saying order is not fixed. Order is what exactly? No guarantee. I don't know next time what output I'm going to get actually, but I'm sure all values you are going to get. What is this one? These are all things we can learn later actually. But remember one thing: set data structure we can create by using what exactly, sir? Curly braces. One more time, curly brace. Last time, also called as a flower braces. Also called as what exactly? Yeah, please remember these are all stuff actually. What is the last one? Do let me know, sir. Any idea what is the last one? You forget or what exactly? Currently, what we are discussing? Sequence. Under sequence, what is the first one? String. Second one is a list. Next one is a tuple. Next one is a set data structure. Next one is dictionary. Uh, dictionary. Yeah. What is the last one? Range actually. Sir, Python follows the shortest notation. Dictionary is represented with what exactly? You know, dict actually. What is that one? Dict. Good. Now come here. Let me take a small difference. Before these are all values, let me take these are all things actually. Good. So let me talk about the, can I say this is what exactly? List to data structure. Next one is a tuple. Next one is set. Sometime I wanted to print the data. Sometime I would like to take the data. It's a kind of individual value. I would like to say 10 is the separate value. 20 is a separate value. 30 is a separate value. There is no dependency. Can I say that one? There is no what exactly, sir? Dependency. Means 10 is not depending upon the 20. 20 is not depending upon the 30. And even this 40 is not depending upon what exactly? 1. If you wanted to store a group of single individual values, you can go for the list tuple set data structure. These are all actually. But sometimes my requirement can be, what is my requirement? You know, let me tell you. Sir, what exactly happened, you know, in the year of 2007, in the year of what exactly? 2007, I got a seat MCA. MCA seat, I got it actually. Then I went to college. Yeah, I started my MCA 2007 to 2010 actually. You know, I done my PG. Good. I went to college, and once I went to college actually, I got a ID. I got what exactly? Name. Good. What is the first one? ID means what exactly? You know, 101. What is the first one, sir? 101. Name is a Daniel. Next one is a 102. Name is what exactly? You know, funny. 103. Something like a Neelima. Yes, good. Now, if I'm talking about 101, what is the corresponding value, sir? Do let me know. Tell me, sir. What is the corresponding value? Daniel. Can I say 101 and Daniel having some interdependency? Yes. When you're talking about the Daniel, immediately it is reflecting 101. When you're talking about the 103, immediately it is reflecting with what exactly? Neelima. You know what? This is called as a key. This is called as a value. Key value we can create by using dictionary. We can create by using what exactly, sir? Dictionary. This is seriously interesting. Sometimes not only single value storing. When I'm talking about the 10, 10 means 10 only. There is no dependency. But here, if I'm talking about the 1 or 2, I'm talking about what exactly? Funny. 1 or 2 is called as a key. Funny is called as what exactly? Value. We can create a key value pair by using dictionary. By using what exactly, sir? Dictionary. Very simple. Very simple actually. Good. Now, first point. We can create key and what exactly, sir? Value pair by using dictionary. By using what exactly, sir? Dictionary. Good. Now let me show you how to create a dictionary. Get ready. Get ready. D equals to, sir, dictionary also we can create by using a square bracket. By using what exactly? Curly brace actually. By using what exactly? Curly brace. At last I can give a small summary. What is the first value? Can somebody talk with me? 101. 101 column. And what is that first value actually? Daniel. Give a comma. Second one is what exactly? 102. And what is the third one, sir? Funny. And third one is what exactly? 103. And next one is a Neelima. Good. I will tell you. I will tell you slowly by slowly. Hold on. Now let me just try to printer. D, and I wanted to check the type, sir. How to check actually? Come on, tell me. Type. Type is what exactly? Predefined function. Predefined function. Good, good. Yes, good. Sir, this is the way we need to create a dictionary. I will tell you. Demo5.py. Demo what exactly? These are all very simple, man. Your intention, your attention really matters actually. Good. 101 column required according to the syntax. According to what exactly? Syntax actually. I would like to say this is the key and this is the value. It's a key value. Key what exactly? Total three key value pairs would you have? How many key value pairs would you have? Three actually. What are all keys? Can you please let me know? How many keys would you have? Three keys. Tell me all keys actually. 101, 102, 103. How many values would you have? Three. What are those? Daniel, Funny, Nilima. One key value pair you can create. Key and value should be separated by using a column. By using what exactly? Hey Daniel, how? Syntax. Syntax means you have to follow. That is a rule and regulation. Next, each pair is separated by using a comma separator. Separated by using what exactly? Comma separator. Are you ready? Let us run this example. If anyone is coming from Java programming background, this is called as a map. What is this one? Map actually. Map. Yeah, map. Don't ask Google Map or other map actually. Just map. Yeah. Example number demo 5. Map. Map data structure. All right. Just try to say dictionary data structure. Exactly. 101 Daniel. Hey Daniel, I won't like column actually. My grandfather told, can I give a semicolon something? You can give, but you will get what exactly, sir? Error actually. What is that error? Syntax error. Sir, this syntax error is something like, our relative. Relatives never tell actually. They're coming something olden days. But nowadays we have your mobile phones, right? This is a kind of some unexpected invitation. Automatically something went wrong. You have to cross verify. The error name is what exactly? Syntax error. Good. Column. Take this example. Just try to come here. Wow. What we done, sir? We can create a dictionary by using what exactly, square brackets. Come on, let me give a small summary. What is a summary, String we can create by using quotes actually. By using what exactly? Quotes. What are all quotes would you have? Can somebody talk with me? Single quote would you have? Double quote would you have? Triple quote would you have? When you're talking about the triple quote, again two types, sir. What is the first one? Single quote. Next one is double quote. Are you getting what I'm saying? Good. Next one. List to data structure we can create by using a square brackets. By using what exactly, sir? Square brackets actually. Square brackets. Yes, good. What do you mean by square brackets? Let us just try to provide like this. Tuple data structure we can create by using a parenthesis symbol. Sorry, parenthesis. Set data structure we can create by using a flower braces. And dictionary also we can create what exactly? Yeah, flower braces. But what is the difference between set and dictionary? When you're talking about the set actually, value 1, next one is value 2, value 3. Good. When you're talking about the dictionary, key 1 column value 1, next one is a key 2 column value 2. Awesome. I hope you connected actually. Team, are you getting what I'm saying? Very simple, sir. Very simple actually. Now the next data type name is what exactly? Range data type. What is the next data type name? Range data type. It's a very simple. Now it's a right time. I need to open the material and I need to walk through slowly by slowly. For your kind information, whatever I'm delivering, everything documented actually. Without document, I cannot deliver the session. This document is, helping you very well. We can create a list data structure by using a square bracket.